All right, it's been a minute. It's been 6 months. I was supposed to do one of these video updates 6 months ago, and I didn't, so I apologize. I'm actually what you consider a total butthead, but I'm here. So anyway, last video I was talking about how I was in Miami and I was looking at buying a place after a whole bunch of lowball offers because I'm a snake in the grass. I finally got something. I'm actually super excited about this place. I'll talk about it here in 1 second. So this is the Brickell, or the Icon in Brickell, and this is where I live. Like, so there's 3 buildings here, and mine is right here, and this is our pool deck up on the pool deck's on the 15th floor, and then we're somewhere up there. An amazing view. So now I just get to kind of sit around doing weird stuff all day. I don't know what I do with my time. Like, I pretend like I'm busy and I can't do a video. It takes me 6 months, but what do I do with my days now? My time nowadays? I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, so right now I am at the 8, excuse me, hold on. I came down here a little bit late. I was supposed to come down here earlier before the pool fills up with people so I could walk around and talk loud, but now there's a whole bunch of people here, so I talk a little more quiet because I'm a shy guy. I really am. 8 months since I went in to see Dr. Nader. This is the 3rd time I've seen him. I was looking at photos a few days ago from before I went into the procedure. I was actually looking at some photos from, I was in China at the Great Wall, and like I was doing a video and my hair was like, it was kind of crappy. I couldn't believe it. I remember back then I was putting Topic in my hair, and I realized what had happened is I had stopped for, I took off for like 2 years just backpacking, and I stopped taking any finasteride or any biotin or anything like that, and I lost completely every one of the rest of my hairs, like up in this area, like totally had, except for the ones that I had the procedure with Dr. Nader. So like all of the original hair completely gone, and so that's kind of why I went back. And he was like, dude, what are you doing, man? Like, you lost all of the remaining hair that was original up in that area. So I don't know, I'm just being lazy, I guess. So he chastised me a little bit, told me I needed to take my stuff. He said he was not going to do anything in the very back, which was, I didn't realize it was getting bad. My wife was looking at me, we were on a vacation, she was looking at me from like our apartment. I was down at the pool, and she's like, what happened to your head? You have a big bald spot in the back. So luckily, look at that. That's, I think for the most part, that's taken care of. Let's see if we can get like a good view. I don't know, the sun's right there in my face, so you should be able to see. So that is the finasteride or the biotin. I take both of them, and that's really good. Excuse me, I must have the coronavirus. I actually had a vaccine the other day. Look at that, there's a dot from it. Not that I'm like this vaccine one way or the other. I just like to travel, and I'm tired of getting that thing shoved up into my brain. That's like the worst feeling ever. So hopefully now that I have my vaccine, I can travel and just show them my vaccine card. Anyway, totally off topic. So this is 3 procedures with Dr. Nader. This is, I'm gonna say all up in here is 90% just transplanted hair. If I hadn't had this done, I would be bald up there, I'm pretty certain. So coming from like a blonde, really, really thin hair, like super thin hair, like my whole life people told me I've had really thin hair. This is pretty, I mean, I'm super impressed with the results. This is actually thicker than up here. So if I had to, I could go back in, and I think that's and get it done again. And I think that's a result of the biotin. And I really don't think it's as much the finasteride. I really think it's the biotin. That's the one that seems to make my hair thicker. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I mean, the sun is not in the best, like I'm not under any shadows, so you can kind of see my scalp a little bit. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what else to say other than like, I'm sorry, I'm kind of a butthead that I've disappeared for so long. Check this out. This is the Miami Bay. The cruise ships leave from over there, and you can kind of see through there. So as soon as they open up again, I am going to be going on like $150 cruises. It's cheaper to be on a cruise ship, I think, than it is to actually live in like a normal place. Like if your wife or husbands or whatever are like my wife, they spend a lot of money a day. So maybe I can move us on to a cruise ship and we'll like get fat and save all this money and we'll be billionaires, but not really. Anyway, all right, that's all for me. Take it easy, guys, and I will try to do another update. When, I don't know, and I'm not gonna make any promises. And if, I've had a lot of, I never go onto YouTube, I don't look at the comments, and then I've seen some things of people saying like, hey, we're trying to get in contact with you. I'll just put it out here. You guys could always Facebook me. My Facebook name is LD David Stauffer. So like L is in Lima, D is in David Stauffer, Stauffer. And then you could send me like a Facebook Messenger request or something like that. And because I travel a lot, that's kind of how I keep in contact with people. So I could answer some questions over there. Anyway, peace out.